The man who does my thing in my country. Donall?
Oh, me, right.
This is you. Let's come on stage. Now.
You might not be able to. Damn good.
I know.
As you can judge by my costume, I've come as my recently deceased self. The Halloween punch, unfortunately, is lethal. I had too much dry ice. I perspired, I expired, and I had to get my ghost up here to do it. So this is called getting used to being dead. Because you have to get used to it. You hardly know when you're dead. It's just a different kind of alive. I hang around my old shed, touch and not touch my rusting tools. Some of the other ghosts hang out at the bandstand, but only when it rains. We call ourselves the Ghost Club, chat about this and that and this. You know, the little things that make a life. We keep in touch with the living, shadowing them, pretending to be their shadow, hidden in a sudden slant of sun on an evening. We shout and shout, but our words are invisible. It's like living in a parallel dimension, like living inside a snow dome. When it's turned upside down, the fake snow falling, mimicking the real snow falling gently now outside. I'd love to cry, but I've forgotten how, and I don't know if it's allowed. It's a life of sorts, somehow. I get by. I miss my bye. 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 But seriously, folks, this is about the time I almost became my own ghost. I had the pleasure of having a heart attack, and as you can see, surviving it. It's the most intense, god-awful pain you can ever imagine. My girlfriend said that my face went white as paper, my lips went purple, and I was about to call her name, and I just said Philomena, and I got as far as Philo, and I just stopped. And then when I came back, I said, Mina, just like that. And she knelt on my knees, and she hit my chest and said, don't you die of me, you bastard! And that's what... So if somebody does that, just get on their knees and bang their chest. This is called your littlest smile. Death, rather diffident, rather shy, comes to me and says, it's time to die. Wow. Okay, I say, when? Now. Like this moment. This second. Shit. Okay. I struggle with my heart attack as death, feeling bad about it, repossesses my artifacts. Outside, a van pulls up with neat Gothic script. Death, removals. It spells out in big, bold letters. I like it. Death's got style and a nice smile and is a kind of groovy guy. Or is he a lady? Oh, it's hard to dare. This heart attack hurts like hell. Oh. Okay, boys, take it all away. Death's little helpers, all big bruisers, all over 6'2", former nightclub bouncers. They take away the blue sky under which I first kissed you. They take away the little day-to-day things I always loved, the shape of your mouth, your continuously falling hair, brushed impatiently away from your eyes, the smell of your perfume in an empty room, the littlest of your smiles I had saved for a rainy day. Meanwhile, like a living Houdini, I had done it, somehow wrestled out of the heart attack's straitjacket. Damn! Death spat in peevish manner. How, in God's name, did you do that? Dead side. Okay, kid, you got me this time. Right, boys, put it back. Put everything back. The spy scowled at me as if to say, I'll remember you, silly chip. You! Death snarled from the side of her mouth. Annoyed now. No more Mr. Nice Guy Gal. You! I'll see you again. A tear trickled down my cheek. Unable to speak. All I could do was glance down. Your littlest smile clasped tightly in my hand. Now the trouble with me is that I ain't going to go to heaven, I ain't going to go to hell, because I don't believe in either of those places. And if I do die, after I read this, then I shall go back to this one moment in time.
Please don't.
I try not to. I keep on seeing you. Oh, no. This is called singing the river. Walking with my uncle was never the ordinary process of perambulation in order to get from point A to point C. We would sing our way into the field as if to tame it, soothe it with sound. Uncarried down, the heat is brown, we'd sing to it. The clouds are dark ordinarily, the grass listening with its 1,000 ears, and the field would swoon and fall down to the river at its border, which, as it happened, was the real-life river of the song, to kiss the slumbering owned we, as if he had sung it into existence, and we would roll ourselves down over and over until we arrived at its dizzy waters, dangling our toes in pure song. And now, with a quick uncle wink, let's walk home backwards. And backwards home we go, just for the laugh of it, the yes of it. Confusing cows and a few scattered clouds, trees and hedges tiptoeing away from us. The 5-bar gate with the sweetest, wildest strawberries at its feet, proclaiming, is it Majuar or what? And the next day off we'd go, walking eyes closed in a darkness of our own making, to sing its song to the river chuckling over stones to itself. And the next day would be backwards with eyes closed, led along by our own laughter and the odd mystified moo. Farewell, we'd tell the sleepy river. Farewell, leaving it dreaming in a sunset. Shh, shushed our footsteps, shushes walking backwards. When Donall swore, I-or, he'd part no more. A storm would creep. Thank you.